Hey, good morning. It's Thursday, May 23rd, and we're going to solve today's New York Times crossword puzzle. I hope we're going to solve it. That's the goal, at least. Got a 35-day streak going. That's pretty good, and hoping to keep that going. Adam Wagner is a name we've seen uh, a number of times here in the bylines, so hopefully nothing too outrageously surprising. Not a crazy week here in the mountains. It snowed a little bit, which is always annoying, but the weather's picked back up and hopefully gonna hopefully gonna give us a nice weekend here, a nice holiday weekend. My plans for tonight center around the Celtics. NBA playoffs have just been fantastic. Celtics hit a three-pointer to go to overtime the other night, and it was off the charts. Won the game. Last night's game, the Mavericks and Timberwolves, like also really fantastic. So pretty excited about the conference finals. And again, you guys don't care about basketball, but I do, so I'm just going to keep talking about it. Uh, that's really about it. Today I'm off to work. We have a rehearsal for tomorrow's graduation ceremony. A local high school is going to have their graduation at our amphitheater tomorrow, so we're going to go prep it and practice today. And yeah, Celtics tonight, and all on the heels of a successful crossword solve. So I guess that's it. I'm going to shut up. We're going to solve this puzzle. Without further ado, let's do it. Many a download. Well, that's probably an app, short for application. Interesting grid, by the way. We've got something funky going on here, obviously. These, shaded boxes are going to be something. A rugby equivalent of a touchdown is a try. My buddy Andrew's a rugby guy and used to go watch him at the rugby club. Who said of himself in 1912, no one candidate was ever elected ex-president by such a large majority? I don't know. Quirky bit of running footwear. Running footwear. Get over a breakup, say. I wanted that to be rebound, but that's not it. Be like-minded about. Like, agree on. U.S. region with a weather pattern affectionately known as Carl the Fog. Hmm. It must be the Bay Area, right? I don't know who Carl is, but I'm guessing it's the Bay Area. At first, I was going to write San Fran, and then it's like, well, that's not precise, and that's not really a region, but Bay Area works. Highlands Hillside, is that a bray? What a king might sit on. I'm thinking like a king bed, so like a box spring or a frame. This is yens, so that helps. A king might sit on a 80s celebrity who aptly appeared on Letterman. Oh, I'm gonna say that's Mr. T, and it's apt because he's a letter man, Mr. T. I think. Asian capital on the Mediterranean coast. To be honest, I am terrible at geography. Like, not terrible. I'm probably better than an average person who's not studying geography. But like, I don't. I the Mediterranean. Like, if you asked me to draw the Mediterranean and fill in all the countries that border it, I think I would make an ass of myself. So, um, yeah. A colony member is an aunt. Paul, who directed Bridesmaids. I wanted to say Paul Rudd, but he didn't direct anything. Is it like Rogue? Like ROEG? Is like some kind of an odd name, I think. Flattering verses are odes. This is an interesting puzzle because there's like a lot of really easy fill mixed in with some confusing stuff. Hopefully, that easy stuff will help us with this theme. Dangerous thing to assume. Hmm. British unit of mass. Mass. So that, like, it's not like a kilo. One hawing but not hemming. Don't know what that means. Tiniest change. Release. I don't know. Hairstyle worn by Janet Jackson in the 1993 film Poetic Justice with it. Oh my goodness. Um, Poetic Justice. So like Poetic Justice was a 1993 film starring Janet Jackson, a musician, and Tupac Shakur, a musician. So got that going. I think I wanted this to be cornrows, but hairstyle because she wears braids in that. Like I'm sure of it, and I'm pretty sure her name is Justice. Next is that like on tap, concerning, like as per, maybe. Government agency with the motto fidelity, bravery, integrity. Well, that's got to be the FBI. That's kind of weird because, like, typically, historically, the New York Times wouldn't give you the initials in this way. Like, the initials are just right there. You just have to look. Um, that's definitely a difference between Will and Joel, I would say, editing wise. This is the life of Riley, maybe. Next, name that's an anagram with oral. What a weird clue. Jeez. Um, also, like, what is it? Is it like Laura? Like, is that Laura? Platform whose exploitation is called jail? Unless that iOS. Arlo. Good lord. I don't know why that took me so long. Buffet dispensers are earned, maybe. Extras, if you ask me, in my opinion. Please be our hero. Help us. Or maybe save us. But save us. Best initials, that's probably an EKG. Lay eggs as fish. Like smelt. Still, I. Something. What banana bread is often baked in? Well, the answer is probably not the oven, but Ambassador's Aid, food brand with a rabbit mascot. I don't know. Ropes in, like lassos, maybe. Cornerstone. Is that like established? Florida to sped. Doesn't matter which any. Show that Cicely Tyson became the first black woman to host in. I guess that's SNL. 6.5 minutes, pretty slow first pass, but we got a lot filled in. Um, it's not cornrows, but it's some kind of a braid thing, right? Like hair braids, or I don't know. Education group. So what's that? American something association. Academic achievements are doesn't allow. Doesn't allow. Like prevents. So this feels like I've got some wrong stuff up here. Western Bloc since '93. Oh, the EU. So that's right. Member of an Australian mob. Oh, a roo. Kangaroo. So what is this? Something shoe. Grilling, like Sears. We're going to come back to that, I guess. Section of a kid's store. It's probably toys. Ava DuVernay. Is this Taft? Available as an apartment? Yeah. For. Oh, maybe this is not Mr. T? For rent seems right? Taft, brimming with teaming. So, appeared on Letterman. Something's So for rent is wrong. This is move. Wait, did it move on? Oh boy. Oh, I am. Move on. This is like Matt James. Boy. Nature centric channel. Oh, that's Nat Geo. It's got to be Mr. T. There's no way that's not Mr. T. I refuse to accept that. This is move on. Because, like, how can that be? What the hell was apartment? I don't know. I'm gonna move on here. Oh, sits on slats, so it is a mattress thing. I'm gonna say that's Matt James, which I gotta say, like, I mean, I don't watch The Bachelor, and like, pretty tough to guess a name when it's just two first names. I mean, obviously Matt's a common name; it could have been more unusual, but that's a tough one. Target of a heist is a bank. Is safe, right? Bank safe or bank vault? Bank safe. It's got to be bank vault. Can't be bank safe. Light entertainment is a laser show. I don't know where I came up with smelt. I mean, that's like how you get ore, iron ore down to, how you process it. But like, I feel like it's also laying of eggs. But oh, it's spawn. That's what it is. Spawn. Amazon predator is a boa constrictor. Food brand with a rabbit mask. How's that? Twix. Is that right? Oh no, Tricks. Tricks. Tricks are for kids, and that's Risk. Two in a row. So I'm guessing that's a row like a fight. Um, iconic declaration from Bruce Wayne. I'm Batman. Initialism before an online summary, like too long didn't read. I have never heard of this person. What is this? Tiniest change. Oh, dimes. Is this bank safe? Ugh. It has to be braids. Something braids. Okay. Come on and don't come at a craps table. Come and don't come. Those are bets, right? Those are just bets. Box braids, I guess. I mean, I'm guessing that's correct. And box braids fits with what we're looking at here in this grid. I have never heard of box braids. This is a 30-plus-year-old movie. Feels like a real niche reference to build an entire theme around. Like, I feel like this person was watching Poetic Justice and they're like, man, what do you call that hairstyle? And they looked it up and it was box braids and they're like, oh man, great idea for a theme, which it is not. Electrolytes contain ions. So this is as for, not as per. And this is bank safe, which I don't like because that's a bank vault. We all know this. Spanish grandmother's abuela. Chosen to do without. Ends of a homemade walkie-talkie are, those are like tin cans, right? This is not an EKG. Tin cans for sure. Swindles. Add evenly as a marinade. Like, pour. Add evenly as a marinade. Like, brush on. Could Arlo be wrong? Yeah, because this is fleeces. This is so weird. And this must be brush on. But then, like, Alro is not an anagram. I mean, it's not a name, right? Good lord, I'm so confused. Um, this must be Avias. Popular brews are IPAs. I'm not sure how popular IPAs are in the scheme of things. Chichi. This is still I got some problems here. This is Nala. Fashionable look is a fit. Nana bread is a leaf pan. Color of coffee ice cream is, I guess, tan. Subject for a non-native speaker, English as a second language. All right, so we're at almost 15 minutes here. I'm like, I don't care for this. There's a weird mix of really easy and really hard. And I think box braids is just an absolute garbage theme. This is Beirut. Allow. I got a real problem here. And are these box braids doing anything or are they just existing? A hint to entering 4 pairs of answers. Interesting. So, like, how does this hint me? P, G, E. I don't know why I think it's rogue. Definition of mass is a ton. When hawing but not hemming. Oh, that's an ass, like a donkey. Doesn't allow. What is this? Academic achievements, like. Release is let go. 2 in a row. Oh, our foes. So is that right? Fogue? Oh, so are the letters F? Yikes. I don't. Brimming with. I don't. ORN? FORR. FORRENT. So for rent. Okay. And then here I've got like TEEMING. Okay. So they're okay. Okay. So P blank G R. So this is degrees, right? So this is not an app, right? This is DEGREES, right? And then this one's going to be blank blank RBIDS. Is education? Oh, so this is PDF, and this is PTA, and this is F. blank RBIDS. Forbids, right? Toe shoe. What the heck is a toe shoe? Is that like tofu? Good lord. Next is after. And this is the life. So FIRC blank NE. This must be leaf pan. This is like one of the least enjoyable solves I could imagine, probably. T blank N blank. Chosen to do with that. Is that like foregone? Oh, I hate it. So, okay. And so this is going to be wrong too. um, so FLEECES, fleeces. And then BRUSHON, lassos. Okay. Still I rise. And Chi-Chi is artsy, attache. Okay. Food brand, that's Annie's. And oh, so this is going to be, so I've got this. And this is the life. Birth. This is the life. Okay, so I've got tin cans. Okay, that works. And then I've got F blank RG. This is a loaf pan, and it's foregone. FO. Dude, that was hard, man. Box braids, like, come on. I don't. In general, like, so 1993 is firmly in my wheelhouse. I was in middle school, and like, um, poetic justice was a big deal. uh, but 30, like, building an entire theme around a niche aspect of a 30-year-old, not super popular movie. I mean, this isn't Forrest Gump we're referencing. This is poetic justice here. And box braids, I just don't really. I'm trying to picture what her braids would look like. And I mean, I'm guessing it's this kind of like um, intermittent pattern here. Really freaking hard though. And then down here, I mean, like, ugh, that was really hard. That was a very, very challenging solve. And let's take a look and see why it was so challenging. And then there's stuff like this where it's like PDF menu download, like, that's just totally straightforward, and it's mixed in with these very tough clues. Rugby equivalent of a touchdown, like, that's just a try. That's just like a pretty straightforward bit of trivia that anyone who's ever watched one rugby game would know. Taft, I mean, here it's like, I don't know that was Taft. I don't really know when Taft was running, but I know there's not that many presidents with 4 letters in their name. Toe shoe, I don't even, does that mean like the individual toes have their little like compartments, I guess? Is that quirky? Maybe, but like, I don't know. Toe shoe, that's stupid. Move on and then agree on, like, that's too redundant. Bay Area, I'm curious about Carl the Thog, and I'm would love to know more about that. A Bray, Slats, Mr. T. I pity the fool who doesn't remember Mr. T. Beirut. So like, if you if you'd asked me an hour ago, is Beirut on the Mediterranean? I think I would have said hard no. So there you go. Ant colony Feig. I said rogue, Roeg, and I was wrong in 75% of the spaces. Odes, Risk. Um, Risk was I played a lot of Risk with my high school buddies, and did we love Risk. I wasn't great at it. World domination, not my thing. Um, so a ton of ass. Tiniest change are dimes. Let go, box brains. As for FBI, and this one, I mean, I already mentioned, but like, they just give it to you. They're right there. FBI. That's like, what's the New York Times? What's an acronym for the New York Times? NYT, right? I don't know. Biota. This is the life. Not a great clue. Not a great answer either, and just whatever. Then Arlo, as in Arlo Guthrie of Alice's Restaurant fame. Buffet dispenser earns, in my opinion, save us ECG, not EKG, or I feel like there's a few different combinations of these letters that are the same sort of heart test thing. Lay eggs as fish spawn. Also, Spawn Ranch from the Manson family. That's where they hung out. Spawn Ranch. Still I rise. A loaf pan. Sure. Attache. Annie's. Lassos. Established. NESNL. I'm trying to picture Cicely Tyson. I don't know who that is, I don't think. PTA. Dog. Oh. Dog beds. So there's no clue that this corresponds to, I guess, because this is part of the box braids thing. I guess I didn't realize actually that they were still creating words, which I'm pretty happy with that. Dog beds, fairies, ferment, toe ring, fur cone, tongans. Oh, so these ones down here aren't great. Frescoes and blue hen. I don't know what a blue hen is. But yeah, so here we had degrees and forbids. There we go. The EU, the European Union, kangaroo, yens, toys, Ava. Here we've got ferment, toe ring, and then we've got for rent and teaming. There we go. Gives a grilling at Sears, Matt James, sure, why not? Nat Geo, rhymes with Matt, Nat. Target of a heist is a bank safe. No, it's a bank vault. Oh well. Light entertainment. I don't know why. That really bothers me. Like, every heist movie ever, it's like, should we go to the vault or not? No one ever talks about the safe. Ugh, terrible. Laser show. This reminds me of a long time ago, and this is a super niche reference, but Dustin Pedroia, the second baseman for the Red Sox way back in the day, he was on a hitting streak, and he referred to it as a laser show. And yeah, love that guy. Boa, tricks are for kids, foes. I'm Batman. Too long didn't read. Dora Maar, muse of Pablo Picasso. We've all heard of Picasso. Not familiar with Dora Maar. I am familiar with Dora the Explorer. So it might have been a better thing to reference. I don't know. Come and don't come at craps table are bets. I love gambling. I love casinos, and most casino games I'm pretty into. I have absolutely no idea how to play craps. I know that if you put your money on the pass line, that those are kind of your best odds, but then they just roll the dice and tell me if I won, and I have no idea what I'm rooting for them to roll. So Yeah. Usually I don't come at a craps table. What electrolytes contain ions? Abuela. Here we have fir cone, Tongans, foregone, and tin cans. Oh, box braids. You're so quirky. Swindles. We got frescoes, blue hen, fleeces, and brush on. Why not? iOS. It's funny, iOS, like, I mean, I assume that's something operating system. Like, I don't, what is the I? I don't know. Avias. We see Avias a lot in crossword puzzles in the New York Times crossword. And, like, I'm trying to think of when the last time I actually saw Avias in the wild was. Do people wear this shoe? Is it still a popular shoe? I don't know. IPAs. Too hoppy. Artsy, sped, nala, fit, and can. Oh, and English as a second language. So 2114, pretty long for a Thursday solve. As I said, very tough. Took me quite a while. I mean, I must have been 15 minutes into this thing before I figured out the back and forth pattern of the box braids. So yeah, that was a doozy. And like I said, I mean, some of these were like really tough trivia clues. Some of these were very complicated, kind of wordplay clues, I guess. But then a whole bunch of them were just very straightforward. It was a weird mix, and I don't know. There was no flow to this puzzle. It was not a smooth solve whatsoever. And yeah, it just left me feeling kind of unsatisfied. Box braids. I don't know. I think this one was doomed from the start. I don't like that theme. I don't like that it references this billion-year-old small movie. I mean, I wonder how much money Poetic Justice made. Although, like, all movie money figures from the 90s are so staggeringly high. And it's like, that movie made how much money? That was when people went to the movies all the time. Every week, you'd be like, let's go see a movie. So those days are gone. Anyways, we did our job. We solved this stupid thing, and we boxed these braids. So go us. Do me a favor, click the like button. It's sitting right there, just staring you in the face. And if you click it, then I know you liked it, and that's deeply satisfying. And even more satisfying is when a new subscriber joins our little YouTube community here. So please feel free to subscribe to this channel. I'm planning to do a live solve one of the next couple days, maybe even both. Who knows? Haven't quite kicked our season into high gear, so I still have some free time and trying to squeeze in as many as possible. Yeah, in the meantime, that's about it. I hope you had a smoother time with today's puzzle than me. That was a doozy. And yeah, that's about it. Go Celtics. Hope they get it done tonight. I'm anticipating a blowout victory, but who knows? After that nail biter last time, I think they're going to come out fired up. But again, you don't care, so whatever. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you have a great day, and I hope you'll join me again next time for another live solve of the New York Times crossword. Thanks. Bye.